Hello and welcome back to Farming Sim with Mrcosmicnite. Okay, well we've just followed on from last episode. We've nearly finished this field. That combine over there's still got a little bit to do. So just to save a little bit of time, what I've done is bought the baler and the auto picker upper, and I thought we'd just crack on with that straight away. So I did have to wait for one mission just to come in to be able to afford it, but it wasn't too bad, so I'm just going to start up this line. Let's see how we get on. I might just move the combine out of the way. Yeah, you're done, aren't you? Yeah, so I haven't really done much since last episode. One thing I do want to do is between this episode and next episode, I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 harvests, because I'd like to get enough money to buy that field over there, just behind the farm. The reason for that is we kind of hit a bit of a bottleneck now, because now I want to try and do some baling. I also want to start turning the fields around again for the next harvest, so because the balers aren't the quickest, having 2 fields means that once the combine's finished on this field, they can go over to the next field, make a start on that, then that leaves this field quite a bit of time to get baled and get the bales carted off before the cultivator and drill make a start. So that's probably what I'm going to do between episodes. You're not really going to miss too much. I'll leave the missions on, so oops, I've been using this. I've got a little bit of straw with the butcher. It's a good little tool. Have a look at my cows we got last episode. Just with straw and grass, we're getting 44%. So yeah, so you know it's better than nothing, and it's certainly a start. Okay, so let's turn this on. Start doing some baling. I might have to move that tractor and trailer out of the way. So there we have it. We have our first bale. Now, out of all the bits of equipment on the farm, I think the little square baler has to be the most impressive. You know, the combine's good, you know, they're big, but the principle's quite straightforward of how they work. But for the life of me, the number of, you know, I have worked on little balers and changed parts when they've broken bits and pieces, but it still blows my mind how these balers tie a knot. It's just absolutely phenomenal. You know, they're not a new piece of equipment. They've probably been around, I don't know really, I want to say 50 years. I mean, I might be completely wrong. I haven't really done any research, but the way they tie a knot is just blows my mind. I just don't know how they do it. You know, I can sit and look at a diagram in the manual and it shows me, but it's just how the string is tied. Which I'm going really. I think it's just amazing. And out of all the pieces of equipment on the farm, for that reason, I think these little balers, even the big square balers for that matter, are probably some of the most impressive. Round balers aren't too bad, because they use netting these days, and that just wraps around a couple of times and this little guillotine cuts it, and that's that. But yeah, the way these things tie a knot, it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Gosh, not doing a very good job of this, am I? We're getting a few bales. And what I'm going to do by next episode, I want to try tried just one harvest using cause play on the combines, and what that'll do, that'll give me perfect spacing with the straw. So then what I can do, I can set up cause play on the baler, and the baler will perfectly pick up the straw, and then I can use the same route again with the auto loader and just use the offsets option. So I'm going to mess about with it, see if I can get it to work, and if I can, I'll show you guys how it works. And what that'll mean is that'll just mean we can quite efficiently collect all these bales, and hopefully get the auto unloader to sell the bales as well. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work yet, because I think you have to back it into there, but we might be able to work something out. So yeah, so that's going to be a nice little thing if we can get that working. Yeah, it's the reason I use course play, really. I hate having to be forced to do something. You know, I'm enjoying it now. I do enjoy it. I enjoy doing all the jobs, but I don't want to have to do it every single time it needs doing. Trouble is, little combines, they're so small. You almost crash into the bales from the previous run. But we are getting quite a few, aren't we? I doubt they'll bring much money in, but that'd be okay. I love the detail on these models. I mean, you can see the PTA turning. You know, the only thing that's missing really is the straw going into the baler, which I know some of the modding community, that's something they do. I hope one day that maybe Giant will add a patch to update certain graphics on the tractors. Just like these tractors, I love the smoke and the texture on that. You know, that'd be nice if they introduced them to the old models as well. I'm not going to be too fussy. I'm not going to get all the straw. I'm just going to get as much as I can. Yeah, but setting this up on clause play is going to certainly help. The only thing I'm thinking is some of these bales, when they drop, they tend to slide a little bit. Now hopefully, it might just be because of the way I'm steering. I hope that won't cause much of an issue. Yeah, getting across here quite quickly. I think 12 miles an hour is probably a little bit optimistic. Speed wise, what's actually for? Yeah, 6 miles an hour is probably about right for straw. Get quite a lot going in the front there, but I'm going to go along at speed number 2. Oh, I've just noticed that these ones actually count the bales as well. So there must be a total and the session total. So that's quite handy. So it'd be interesting to see how many bales we get, especially when we do, you know, once I get cause play set up, and we can do the whole field. But I mean, it's just takes too long like this. You know, really, I'd like the cultivator out now, cultivating this and getting the drill while the combine's, you know, finishing off. So I don't really want to waste too much time, and that's the reason why I want to get that second field, so I can use this old tractor while the other two are doing the corn cart, and this field will be completely clear. So while they're cultivating and drilling this, I can be baling the other field. Well, that's the plan anyway. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more runs after this one. Strange, I've never seen a baler where the bales come out on their sides like that. They normally come long ways first rather than width ways. So I'm even more impressed that they managed to tie a knot in them ones. Just a bit. God, it's hard in the cab. Okay, I only get up to 70 bales, and I'll leave the rest. I'll get the auto loader. It'll be interesting. I can't remember how many that holds, so it'll be interesting to see. Just get some of the straw at the end. So although we haven't finished yet, how much? Oh, we've got 50,000 wheat from this. That's not too bad. That should bring us in, you know, a nice little pay packet. But yeah, it's going to be probably 2 or 3 harvests, I should think, and 3 or 4 missions before I can buy that field. It's not too bad actually. And then once we get that, then we can crack on and get a new combine. That's definitely what I need. I'll probably get rid of the 2 little ones. They're just a bit too difficult to maintain. I'd rather just have one bigger one than 2 small ones. But I certainly don't regret buying the second one for this field. Oh, God, I've gone past 70. Oh, I just finished this run, and I'll drop the bale off at the end of the field. Okay, let's turn it off, leave that there. Oh, if it's that way. Just park it up really. Okay, that'll do. You can stay there for a minute. Okay, let's go and get the auto loader. So that didn't take too long, did it? You know, we got quite a way across there. Probably done quarter of the field. Quite a few bales. So we're just going to sell them once we get them. Have no real use for them at the dairy just at the minute. The bales are a bit too small. It's so cold, isn't it? Okay, so put this in operation mode. I think this might be a little bit heavy for this tractor. Let's see how we get on. Okay, well, we go up here. Oops. Obviously speed 2 is a little bit too quick for this one. God, so we're not going to be able to do that, are we? We're going to have to go up here and start coming down the other side. Okay, let's just go up here and turn round. Otherwise I'm going to be driving in all the bales. That's going to be a bit of a nightmare actually. Let's just get some of these. Good thing about these, you can pick up more than one bale at a time. Yes, I'm not sure how well this is going to work with Cosplay. Because obviously it's only going to go up and down, it's not going to be able to weave in and out like this. I'll have a play of it and see what I can come up with. Get these three. We can hold a nice lot anyway. 50 bales, that's not too bad. Just to see how much we sell them all for. Should I miss any? Yeah, this would be a bit difficult in the cab. Let's have a go though, shall we? Oh. That's not too bad. One more. Okay. So it's not a bad load there. Alright, so we just got just shy of 5 grand. Let's see how many 50 bales brings in. So how easy would this be to Cosplay? Because I'll have to reverse. What I might try and do is coming from this other way. If I can come in and get a trigger point. No, so I'd have to pull up like that and just try and reverse straight back. No, that won't work. Assuming I can actually empty this here anyway. Oh yes, this unload bales up the top there. God, I was looking for the icon in the bottom. Got half of them haven't even got in. That's not a bad load actually. That's suppose I can kick these ones in, can I? Okay, what I'm just going to do, I didn't want to do that. So, pro tip of the day, don't disconnect the autoloader with the rear door still open. Not going to be able to push them in with that, am I? Oh dear. Oh, I saw it. Yes. Okay, let's shut that before something else breaks. Let's just, oh, I know what I can do. Let's turn this back on. We'll just re-pick them up and do a better job of reversing in there. One more there, one more in front. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one. Swing it round. Yes. Okay, let's just turn that off. I'll back it right in there. And this tractor needs a bit of diesel as well. Okay. But we made $500 out of that, so there must be about $100 each, give or take, or just over $100. So it's not too shabby, really. Yeah, quite pleased with that. Okay, well, I'm in the episode here. There isn't really much else to do. Equipment wise, I think we've got everything we need. I mean, I think we've done quite well with this drill. It's probably a bit bigger than I suppose what we really need, but that's certainly going to help when we get that new field. That field looks like that combine's finished. So yeah, when I see you next, well, I'll have the money to buy the new field, and then we can get seeding on that. So thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.